Grace Slick, the iconic voice of Jefferson Airplane, remains a legendary figure in rock history, known not just for her powerful vocals but also for her strong personality and unwavering convictions. Over the years, her presence defined the countercultural spirit of the 1960s and beyond. Yet despite the band's significant influence and their eventual place in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, internal tensions among the members have often surfaced. One of the most talked about and enduring rifts involves Grace Slick's refusal to speak to one of her former bandmates, a silence that has lasted for decades. Jefferson Airplane was more than just a band. It was a symbol of rebellion, experimentation, and artistic freedom. With members like Paul Kantner, Marty Balin, Jorma Kaukonen, Jack Cassidy, and Spencer Dryden, the group blended musical innovation with political defiance. Grace Slick joined the band in 1966, replacing original singer Sina Tully Anderson, and immediately brought a commanding presence with her voice and songwriting. Songs like White Rabbit and Somebody to Love turned the band into household names and cemented their place in the rock canon. However, creative differences and clashing personalities often strained the relationships within the band. As the years passed and the lineup evolved into Jefferson Starship and later Starship, these tensions only deepened. Grace Slick was known for her directness and unfiltered opinions, qualities that made her a standout in a male-dominated industry, but also led to personal friction. One of the deepest and most enduring divides reportedly involves guitarist Jorma Kaukonen, who, despite being a key musical force in the band, found himself increasingly distant from Grace both during and after their time together. The reasons behind Grace's refusal to speak to her former bandmate have never been publicly detailed in full, leaving room for speculation. Some suggest it stems from musical disagreements and personal conflicts that date back to the early 70s, when the band was undergoing transitions and dealing with the pressures of fame, substance use, and diverging artistic paths. Others believe that a specific incident may have caused a final break, one that Grace has never felt the need to revisit. What is clear is that Grace Slick, now retired from music and living a private life devoted to painting and visual arts, has moved on from that chapter of her life. In interviews, she has expressed little nostalgia for the rock star lifestyle, often emphasizing how toxic and unsustainable it became. She speaks fondly of some bandmates, but remains firm in her decision to keep certain relationships in the past. Her silence is not born of bitterness, she implies, but of closure, a desire to leave behind what no longer serves her. Fans continue to wonder if reconciliation is possible, especially as the members age and the music remains a shared legacy. But as things stand, Grace Slick's silence speaks louder than words. In a world where rock reunions are common and old feuds are often patched up, her choice to maintain distance from a particular former bandmate reminds us that some divides, however mysterious, are never bridged.